Hey guys, welcome back to Aviassembly. Today we are back and we're building another fighter jet. Now if you guys go back to previous videos, you'll see this fighter jet right here, which you know was pretty fun, and also this fighter jet right here, which again was pretty fun, but none of them were particularly good. So let's build something nice, shall we? Alright guys, it's time to pick a cockpit, so let's go ahead and find one up here that we want to use. I'm actually thinking we go with this guy, because it looks like one from a fighter jet. I'm on board. You know what, I actually think it'd be awesome to add a second cockpit, pretty much to the back of this one, but like moved inwards. And actually I need to turn this one around, because currently it's facing the wrong direction. There we go, right, shove that onto there like this. I know that looks pretty weird, but we're gonna roll with it. I did just think of an idea. Whether it's a good one or a bad one, I'm actually still unsure, but let's go ahead and see what we can do. So, I'm gonna extend this guy a little bit wider like that. I'm then gonna go to the edges, and we're gonna have them square off a little bit. And then I need to try and shove one of these guys on the front of there that fits to it, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to try and build that myself. Bam! Alright, we've somehow managed to fit it to it. Good. And then we need to extend this guy through. So just grab this piece, do that. Okay, interesting. Okay, so extend this guy back over, just like that. That looks pretty good. And then I need to shove the engines on here. I'm going to be using these guys. So let's shove one of them on the top, like that. We're going to be mirroring. And then I'm going to shove it down and into this guy. Okay. Whether we can see the back of the engine or not doesn't really matter. So shove that guy right there. That's interesting. We're then going to shove another one, mount it directly on top of that one, like this. And then we're going to shove that back as well. Okay. Very interesting. I think if I flip this over, it'll look cooler. So let's do that. There we go. And if I shove it down into this one just a little bit, I think that would be amazing. There we go. Okay, yeah, we've pretty much got them lined up. That is awesome. It looks a bit weird still, but it's fine. In fact, actually, let's lower this one down so it doesn't look as weird on the top. There we go. That's fine by me. Okay, so I've skinnied this bit up, which is awesome. We're then going to shove another fuselage on the back of that and bring it backwards a little bit. And then maybe make that go to a point. Okay, so far, so weird. This is a very, very strange aircraft so far. What I want to do from there is get myself one of these jet engines. And I want to shove it, like, in the back. I don't know if this is going to work how I want it to. But we're going to try. So we're going to shove that in there like that. And then I guess I'm going to actually add another one. Another one? To there. Shove it backwards a little bit more. And I'm just going to extend it backwards. So far, this looks absolutely disgusting. I feel like it looks awful, but we're going to keep rolling with it. And we're just going to hope for the best, I think. Can I shove this? Where's this going? I'm trying to shove it, like, into this to go on this piece. But I think it's going further back. I don't even know where did it go? No, I can't even put any pieces on there. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I think we now need some actual wings. I don't really want to go with these guys. What I want to go with is these. But I want them to go back there-ish, I guess? No, what if we mix the two together? Oh, I don't think we can. What if we go with the big... Right, hang on. What if we go with the big wings? Right, yeah. We're going to shove these guys in, which is weird, but that's fine. There we go. All right, yes. And then what if we go with like a delta wing on the front of that to merge these guys together? So if we bring this backwards, to here-ish, and then we angle it. I don't know whether this will even work, but maybe. So we angle it upwards kind of like that. There we go. And then we can shove it upwards just a little bit. Just a little bit. And inwards just a little bit. There we go. What do we think of that? I mean, it kind of fits. Maybe if we move it backwards so it sort of merges better. Yeah. That looks really cool. Okay, I'm going to try and take this piece and move it upwards. There we go. I'm going to shove that guy on the back. I'm going to bring it backwards actually quite far. Kind of like a stinger. And then we're going to move that bit upwards a little bit too. Okay. What we're going to do from there is add canards to the back of these guys. And I guess to the top bit too. I don't know, I feel like that looks too ugly now. Looks a bit weird. Alright guys, how do we feel about that? I feel like the amount of drag on this must be kind of insane. It's not actually as bad as I was expecting. That's weird. Let's go ahead and shove some landing gear on here, and then we can actually probably test it out. Okay, so tiny little landing gear at the front. Yeah, directly under the cockpit. Center of gravity is actually really far back, so we're going to go with these two being tiny. At the rear, we're going to turn them around so that they actually fit. And then I'm actually just going to shove them up into there because I can. Same with this guy, it's going to go up a tiny bit. That's fine. Alright, let's see if this thing flies. Okay, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, please leave a comment down below what your favorite fighter jet is. And if you're not liking the video, well, still rate your favorite fighter jet and tell me you didn't like it. Anyway, look at this thing. It is bizarre. It's really, really weird. It's almost a flying wing, but not quite. Like, it's very, very stubby. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing in the air. 3, 2, 1, floor it. Go, go, go. We're straight in the air. Okay, here we go. Oh man, we're almost up to 1,000 speeds. That's pretty fast. There we go. Uh-oh, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500. Oh, 1,500 and our wings exploded off. Oh boy. Whoa, we are going so fast. 2,700. Our other Delta wings are about to snap off as well. Currently going 3,000. What speed can they even deal with? I have no idea. 3,200? Ooh, 3,300 and they have detached. Currently we have only our canards remaining. Actually, only one vertical stabilizer as well. How has that happened? What's going on here? We're going 3,600 and we're still speeding up. What is going on? Guys, we exploded. It said we crashed at 3,800 speed. That was pretty quick. Okay, so we're currently using the small Delta wings. What if we change those out for the big ones? Because I think we can actually fit them in here. So we'll just bring these guys backwards to there. I'm going to push it inwards like a tiny bit. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and angle it too. All right, come on. Here we go. Angles. Yes. All right, bosh that up to like there. That looks, yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so let's go ahead and test it again. Here we go. Floor it. Yes. Landing gear up. Awesome. And we are zooming. She looks pretty good actually in this this respect. Let's keep flying. Those wings are going to fly off in a second. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There we go. Nice. And we're going to continue flying. Okay. We're up to 2,300, 2,500 speeds. We're going very, very fast. 2,800, 2,900. Again, we've only got one vertical stabilizer. I need to do something about that. 3,300 speed right now. This is quick. This is very quick. We got up to 3,800 before. We are actually zooming straight past that this time. We're going up to 4,000 almost. Oh, it's slowing down quite a bit, actually. It is slowing down quite a bit. 3,900, the max speed. That's crazy. So yeah, cruising speed is around 3,800. That is insane. I say cruising speed. Max speed is around 3,800. That's insane. Like, that is absolutely insane. I need to fix these vertical stabilizers, though. I've only got one. What happens when I try and do a maneuver? 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, I thought we'd explode straight away. What? Okay, so yeah, vertical stabilizers keep falling off, so let's grab these guys, shove them back on the engines, just like so. I feel like the back end of this plane doesn't actually need to be here either, so we're going to get rid of those guys. I'm going to go to this, and I'm just going to make it wider, but also skinnier like this. There we go. And I'm actually going to drop it down as well. There we go. One of the wheels... one of the landing gear came down with it. That was really weird. Has it moved one of the engines as well? I don't think so. Right, let's get new landing gear, shove it straight on there, and then we can do some testing. So, move it upwards. Yes. And then we'll angle it sideways if we can. So grab these guys. Angle it a little bit out. There we go. Amazing. Good. And there we go. That is it for the new fighter jet. It is essentially a flying wing now, which is pretty weird, but actually really, really cool. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Obviously, the detachable main wings is pretty weird. It's a very strange design. But as soon as those fly off, we are straight into Delta Wing territory, which is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I actually really like this thing. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and maybe in the next one, we'll do another one. My vertical stabilizer fell off again. Yikes. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.